baby Golem. Lord Beardo said that he is building. He's gonna build a golem for all y'all. Good enough.
Alright, I need a really flat, long piece. This is not gonna work. Oh. This is gonna be impossible. It's getting serious, guys. We gotta build a golem. One way or another. We're building a golem!
I mean, I thought the golems were like huge.
Building a golem, mate.
All for you, fellow viewers.
We need like a big, heavy rock. This is perfect. How did I miss this one?
Oh, that's going down. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that orange rock. Just do the golem call.
All right, last try.
We need a head. Come to life, Golem. I do foresee it crumbling. The final touch? Oh, it's shaky. You got 2% battery. Yeah. You did it. Talk to it. Talk to it.
Grab my hat.
It's done.
Don't fall apart. Don't fall apart. Don't fall apart on me. What's up, guys? Lord Beardo here. We got that golem built. Thanks for coming along for that adventure. I hope you guys could bear to sit through the whole build. It was unbelievable how heavy those rocks actually were. But moving right into these raids here, I wanted to use the golem, showcase the golem a little bit. It's such a just an awesome troop in this game, and I think people take it so much for granted. Once you get into Town Hall 9 and move up, you're just like, oh, throw a couple golems down, but it's just such a good troop, and if you use enough of them, you could use all these support troops and backup troops with it. This first raid, I was really lucky. I actually came upon a Town Hall 10, which was cool, and I'm so used to running all these boulder raids, and I'm not used to running these like complex multi-drop troop raids, you know, the same. So it was an interesting feat to kind of come back and use some go wee wee kind of strategies, using some baby dragons and whatnot. Missed that freeze spell, little freeze fail on that top Inferno tower. Keeping it single is just gonna take down all my big troops. It's locking on all the bowlers, kind of ruined the whole middle with that freeze spell, but enough troops stayed alive. You got 1 or 2 golems left on the map, more or less golemites, if anything, a bunch of witches. I wish they would have made the witches a little bit stronger on the last update. They made them good, they made them serviceable, but you should be able to just rip bases with the witches if you're fighting down in the 10s, in my opinion, but that's just me. I like the old school ground and pound game with a lot of go wee wees and different types of armies like that. So I'm voting for the witches to come back even stronger. Love the baby dragon. Couple hours away from the max baby dragon on my profile, which I'm super pumped about. Getting the more and more air troops. I want to mess around with the air raids for Town Hall 11. That's apparently what everyone's doing to 3 stars. So we got to push up in this Legends League as high as possible. Now we got a good amount of witches trying to push from this compartment to the next compartment. I don't think they're going to get it done. I think time will be the biggest factor right here. Maybe that splash damage defense could definitely cause a big problem. That cannon's already locked onto one of the witches. I just don't think we'll have enough time to spread out. Oh, look at this Golem coming in. Oh, man, showcasing himself. He's moving himself through, slamming the walls one little fist at a time. He's probably going to pop turn the 2 quick Golemites. And that'll be just about the end of this raid. A little disappointing. Figure I should be able to 3-star a Town Hall 10. Would have been nice to get those 10 cups. It's kind of crazy up here in Legends. I haven't figured out the formula yet, but every time I get raided, I lose like 15, 20, like big, huge trophy amounts. But for some reason, whenever I go find bases, there's never those same amounts. Here and there, there's big raids, but a lot of times it's really little. So I'm wondering, am I doing something right? Is my base worth a lot more because it's lower, a lower Town Hall 11 fighting up high? I'm not sure how the equations and whatnot work out, but using these golems, you'll see these back-to-back raids, 2 stars, no 3 stars, not the best loot at all whatsoever on this next raid, but it's the searching gets a little bit crazy. Now this is these ring style bases that everybody was kind of using to defend against the bowlers. Worked out pretty well with this exact army. Gonna go ahead and open up 2 different wall areas. Actually, I fail on this second wall open up right here. Got the rest of the troops in through the first open. Those baby dragons raged up on the outside for the buildings are so clutch. They just moved those buildings along so well to funnel everybody in. Little late on the quake spells. Got a little nervous as my troops were going in. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get these quakes down. Got them in, got the rage. The troops start to push towards the middle, make him invincible. Gonna go ahead and drop as many spells as I can in the middle to clean up that Town Hall. And those golems are punching away at the eagle cannon, making quick work of it. They got their support troops behind them, which is the queen, and the bowlers are coming back in. Now the king starts doing this weird dance. He's going in and out of the one wall. Don't know why that AI was going nuts, but we sweep through the middle of this base here, but we're starting to run a little low on troops. Where is everybody? And that's what I kind of was bringing up with the witches. They're just not strong enough. They should be able to move themselves further along through the base. We got a couple wizards that we held on to that we're going to go ahead and lock up that 2-star, which is nice. I mean, if I had my bowlers, I'm assuming I would run through this base and get a lot more of that loot, but there wasn't actually any loot to offer here. We're just trying to show off these golems. What a fun little adventure we have. The next video we are going to interview with the golem, sit down, maybe learn a little about the golem ways, kind of hang out. You guys could stay up to date on our adventures when we're out on them through our Twitter, Lord_Beardo, when Lady and I are out there doing our thing. Now I'm gonna bring the heavy hitters here with the bowlers, using the giants instead of the golem on this raid, but you know, the bowlers pretty much just throw leftover bowler rocks. I mean, does anyone else realize that? They're just golems. They're just golems that they're chucking around. And that's my take on their attack, man. I think they're just golem legs and parts that haven't been able to be used or put together. We're going to freeze up the middle, drop another rage spell. His hound pops out of the clan castle. Everyone's pushing through the middle of the base. My favorite part about the bowler raid is when you make a straight line of the rage spells and they get stuck in one of these little chambers because they move so quickly to throwing the next set of balls. And when you have both those rage spells down, one rage is on the bowlers and the other rage is sitting on top of the healers, and they'll just continue to keep them alive. They're going to go ahead and crush the inside of this base. The queen, the warden, they got their own set of healers with a bunch of archers and no defenses on that right side for a while. So we're going to shoot off to this left-hand side, and here we go. We got a couple bowlers throwing those golem thighs and legs all over the place, trying to take down these defenses. And here you go. When he has a couple healers on him, he's going to be hard for one archer tower to take down. He's going to continue to push on that side. The cannon is making some quick work of him, but those healers are keeping him alive. And we're going to move back up to the top group, which is going to hopefully be the group to finish the raid off. We are trying to get through these compartments. He's got the strobe wall, so we shouldn't have too much problem pushing through. I had to pop the queen ability way early, so we're out of any extra attack. It's just going to come down to strength of the attacks and troops, and they do themselves a fabulous job of pushing through these walls. And as we come up to these buildings here, I start to remember, like, wait a second, 97%, but there's only 2 buildings left. What's going on here? Tell me how this got left. Tell me how the bomb tower with everything broken around it was left. I have no idea, but we got plenty of troops to get over there and take it down right quick. And the golems are still alive in form of being thrown by my bowlers. The bowler attack is just such a strong attack up in legendaries. Now I'm going to show off some of our good attackers we got in Loot Nation here. Here's Bam Bam, and he's only got his king in this raid. Now he's a lot higher as a Town Hall 10, so he's got plenty of troop strength to go ahead and get this loot raid off. But he's down a hero, 4,000 dark, 500,000 elixir. He is going to go ahead and snatch all of it up from this dude who we cannot say his name, or maybe it's even a girl. We don't know. All we know is that Bam Bam is Quake in the middle, trying to get some troops inside. A couple giants start to make their way in there, and now he's got some archers and some wizards. Another giant floats back. Quick heal spell, keeping everything alive. One big bomb wasn't enough. They weren't in range to take him out, and now he's got a couple different little armies moving around. He's got the left side, he's got his middle crew going in for that town hall, gonna get all that dark elixir. He's got his right hand crew with just that king. And guys, it's so important when you're going against these ring style bases to quake the middle or split your armies up into a couple different armies. You want to, everyone's bases these days, it seems like the game has really spread their bases out, which in my opinion is really cool, because the tight knit bases, they're just not any fun to fight. And I think it's a good move that they changed the game up with the town hall in the middle and all the different updates. I think Clash of Clans is growing real well, and it's been a lot of fun the last couple weeks, especially messing around on the channel and meeting new people. So we're pushing for big raids here, man. If you guys are looking for a good clan to join up to, good donations, active, want a war, come check out Loot Nation. You Are Bad is a new guy that we picked up. He's fighting a very progressed Town Hall 9 for his hero troop strength. Actually, for his troops in general. He's got a lot of work on his troops, and he is going to push in real nice. So I'm pretty pumped about how great this raid ended up being. He's going to go ahead, funnel in all his main troops. He's got a combination of giants and that golem, and here comes all the Valkyries. They're so strong. The Valkyries, once they got that buff, became one of the most favored troops, I think, in the game, and they deserved it. They were in this game for so many years, and nobody ever used them. He's going to go ahead, heal him, rage him, heal him again. All the Valks are alive. They're pushing with the king. He's got his queen up top with those giants, making quick work of the point defenses, and he's going to go ahead and backdoor with some of those wizards, and those wizards are looking strong. Those level 6 wizards for a Town Hall 9 was a great idea. They've really just made this game so much more fun to attack. There's more troops to use. I feel like they could help out a lot more in Town Hall 11. Town Hall 11 got dried up pretty quick. It's just all bowlers, or now there's some air raid stuff like that, but for the most part, it's these big armies that you got to use. You can't use all the little composition, which I totally understand why you can't, because once you get to 11, they just have these, you know, the Eagle Cannon does the splash damage, and the Infernos are so strong now, and they upgraded pretty much every defense in the last year, if not more than once. So it's been intense for 11. They need a new troop for it. They need an exclusive troop for Town Hall 11, in my opinion. No, they can't share it with Town Hall 10. There's got to be an exclusive troop for Town Hall 11 just to be able to fight other Town Hall 11s. And that's my story, man. I'm sticking to it. That Valkyrie moves right in the middle of the Elixir Collector and that Wizard Tower, bringing it down real quick. King Rage cleanup troops all over, and Messi gets destroyed by Are You Bad from Loot Nation. Again, guys, come check it out. Also, if you're watching this long, man, become a little beardo. Sub up now. You will be a part of all of our adventures. Peace out, guys. Thanks for hanging.